Hey guys, it's been a while. I'm happy to be back. Happy to see you guys again. But yeah, all right. Well, let's get started. One of the things that I'm so amazed at by this method, this practice, this philosophy of Nofap is that there is so much information about it now. There are so many different ways to do it now. And I think that can really complex things, especially in life. But all you have to know and all you really have to do is just know the difference between knowing what you are doing and what you are feeling at the moment. Because knowing that you have to go through with this practice, that you have to use it on life's tool belt, like we've talked about, to your advantage, so that way you can accomplish what you need to accomplish at the time and at hand, versus going off of what your urges are telling you, going off what your emotions are telling you. Just remember one thing: you are not your thoughts. And really, the only other thing I'm going to tell you about Nofap is just keep it simple. Keep it super simple. Abstain from the pornography, from the images, from the masturbation, fapping in general. Just don't do it. Okay? Continue to build the good habits with the Nofap lifestyle and philosophy. So life is suffering, as the great Buddha told it, and via the most famous professor now of last year, with his lectures and his tours, Jordan B. Peterson, all right, talks greatly about the aspect of how life is suffering. We have challenges, struggles in life. Stoicism at its best really talks about doing the hard things in life and going through the pain, going through the suffering. And really, that's all you need to know in this aspect and philosophy of Stoicism, is that life is suffering. And life doesn't get easier, you just get better. But one of the greats that I can recommend, and I cannot recommend this book enough, and learning about his life, is Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. That book is literally his life's work. And to look at this man's life and what he did back then, and to see how he perceived life, how he lived his life as an emperor, will totally blow you away. He had absolute power, yet he did not abuse it. He did not use it to a degrading way, to an abusive way, like a king could have or should have from all the other kings before him and after him. A very amazing life. That is Stoicism in itself. I highly recommend you guys read that book, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. And really, on that note, what else can I say is that life is hard. Doing the hard things is what Stoicism is all about. Learning to live in suffering. And yet in that perception, or your perception basically changes. And you start to see more in life, I think. You start to see more of what life has to offer you in that suffering. For the realities of life, well, it's just like what I just said. Life is suffering. And to me, I think that success, maybe what success is it's not all about the money, the fame, and the fortune, or the business that you create from the ground up. It's possibly something much more than that. And on that note, all I can really say is that the answers lie within.